Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Teal Talks. My name is Holly, and I use she, her pronouns.
My name is Chris, and I also use she, her pronouns.
So today we are finally making our way back to a video series that we had talked about at the very beginning of our entire web series, Teal Talks, which is our music minis. So yay! Woo! I mean, Chris didn't cheer with me, but that's fine. So, as we head back to our music minis, if those of you who may have watched at the beginning remember, the point of our music minis was to discuss how music impacts healing and how you can use music as a coping mechanism and to process your experiences. So, today we wanted to kind of dive into music and discuss kind of particular feelings around music. So, we picked one feeling today as we headed out of Sexual Assault Awareness Month, and we wanted to share some of our favorite songs with you around that feeling. So, today we were heading in with the feeling of happiness. So, we chose songs that make us feel happy, that make us feel good, that uplift us. And I think what's really, really important when we think about music and we think about healing and coping is a few things. The first thing is music is really powerful because it can influence your emotions. You can put on a song when you're feeling down and it can make you feel happy or feel better. You can put on a song when you're feeling good and it might make you feel sad. Music's also really powerful because a lot of our favorite songs are linked to our memories. They can be linked to experiences in our lives. That song that played at your eighth grade dance, or the song that played at your wedding, or things like that. And that's what music can be really, really powerful as you hold those memories and feel those memories. And also, music is fed through one of our senses. And when we know senses is really powerful because it's one of the greatest tools to use with coping. So we wanted to kind of, like I said, dive into music and songs that we use to make ourselves feel good. Maybe when we're feeling down, maybe when we're already in a good mood. And that's where we thought we would start. So I think Chris was going to go first.
All right, jumping right into it. So, my first song is Jamie All Over by Mayday Parade. I really don't know that I can tell you why the lyrics of this song make me happy or anything like that. I don't even know that has anything to do with the lyrics. It's just simply like the tune of the song, where it takes me back to. Like, I remember hearing this song for the first time. I probably shouldn't admit this, but I have a carpool karaoke mic. I use it in my car. I think you're supposed to like use it with friends, use it by myself because I have a lot of fun with it. um, don't recommend turning your volume down too low unless you're a good singer, unlike me, because I can hear how terribly I sing to the song through my carpool karaoke mic. But it's okay, still jam out. If you ever see me on the highway, no, you didn't.
Just look away. Just focus on the road.
No, I'm just kidding. I have a lot of fun with it, and I really don't care too much about embarrassing myself. But Jamie All Over just has this very like upbeat tune to it. I think it's one of Mayday Parade's kind of like more upbeat songs, but it's something that like takes me no matter what time of year it is to being in my car with the windows down when it's like 70 degrees out on a beautiful day. Like there's just something about the song that makes me so happy whenever it comes on. I have to leave it on. I like am guilty of just listening my shuffle all the time. I don't, unlike Holly, have like playlists that are created that I put on for my different experience and moods and things like that. But when it comes on, I have to listen to it, even from like the very first lyric. I just get super excited. If I'm in the car with somebody else, I'm like, politely, please stop talking. We have to jam out to the song. So that is my first one.
And I love it. So my first song, shifting gears a little bit, is Jump Then Fall by Taylor Swift. But similarly to Chris, I don't really have a rhyme or reason why I love this song. I just love the way it sounds. It's kind of a very corny, lovey-dovey song. It's on Taylor Swift's Fearless album, which was her second album. I'm just quoting Taylor Swift facts now, so I'll stop doing that. So it's really cute. It's just a song where she's like, you should jump then fall in love, essentially. And it's really cutesy, kind of country pop. It makes me feel great. I've put it on when I was sad. I put it on when I was happy. I like to listen to it with my windows down, driving down like a rural road because I think it's perfect.
The imagery.
Um, I just think it's a really cute and happy song. And it's one of those kind of songs that I'm not sitting there dissecting the lyrics at all or anything. It just makes me feel good when I listen to it. It brings me back to when I was a teenager. Yeah, and it makes me feel happy.
Too bad you don't have a carpool karaoke mic. Maybe I'll borrow mine
I
sometime.
need one. I need one.
A good birthday gift, noted. So anyway, my next song I think might sound strange to those who are familiar with the song and the lyrics of it, but it is I Miss You by Blink 182. So I feel like it's like a fun fact about me. Blink 182 is my absolute favorite band. I love Blink 182. I saw them in concert once in Las Vegas and it was the best night of my life. Um, I Miss You is my favorite song by them. It has been my ringtone since I was 13. I wish I was joking, but I'm not. It is something that makes me so happy. And similarly to Jamie All Over, like all of my friends know if this comes on their shuffle, if this comes on the radio, we are listening to it, we are singing it. It is not getting turned down. It is in fact getting turned all the way up. I mean, the lyrics it's themselves are probably not super happy, but this song just makes me so happy. And like Holly said, they can be connected to memories, to people, to different things, but hearing this song just gets me like super pumped. I love this. This will forever be my favorite song. I'm sure some people are judging me very hard for that. That's okay. But that was my number two.
So for my number two, it's funny because I have two like country songs in a row, and I'm not really a huge country person, but I do like country a little bit. Is High Horse by Country Musgraves by Casey Musgraves. I love this song, especially because this is my song if I'm mad at someone or something like that. The point of the song is Casey singing to or about someone who essentially thinks that they're better than people is what she's doing. That's the whole point. This person is on a high horse. I think there's a one line that I wrote down that says, "Darling, you can take the high horse and I'll take the high road," because she's saying, whatever, you think you're better, I'm going to move on. And I think that's an extremely healthy way to look at things. And so the song makes me feel good when we talk about processing experiences and emotions. Not to make things super clinical or anything. I think it's a really healthy song to play when I'm feeling upset or angry. I can put it on and just say, okay, you can walk away, you're gonna be okay, let's move on, kind of thing. And it makes me feel a lot better.
So for my third song, some people around mine and Holly's age might be super familiar with this one. And just as Holly mentioned about kind of being taken back to eighth grade dances and things like that, I think this one will resonate with a lot of people in that way. Although I don't think they played this at my eighth grade anything. It might be like just slightly before that. But my third selection is 1985 by Bowling for Soup. And again, like the lyrics to this song are not something that I sit there kind of like deeply connecting with, but like the beat of the song, the energy of the song, it's just something that I think like everybody knows the lyrics to. It's like a go-to song if you're with other people or you're by yourself and you just want to kind of like sing in your car with or without a carpool karaoke mic. I'm really driving home this purchase. They might sponsor me after this. This is like an ad campaign for them.
We'll send it in.
But regardless, it is just a super fun song. I think it's kind of like one of those things that takes me back a little bit to like being preteen, teenage years. And I think it's just super catchy.
I love that. Very similar, like as far as how I feel about the song, very different song. My next song is Domino by Jessie J. Thinking about this song makes me laugh really hard because I love this song and I have no reason why I love the song. Well, I guess everyone has a reason why. I think it sounds really good. I think the song must be from like 2011 or something. I have no memory attached to this song. I think I must have been in college or something. I don't know when I was. I remember when I finally found out that it was Jessie J who wrote the song. I thought it was like Katy Perry for the longest time, but I love this song. I think it's fun. I love that the word domino is in it. Very silly. I know. I didn't realize it was a love song until I looked up the lyrics for this song, but she's talking about someone that she likes a lot. But yeah, I think it's really cute. It's really fun. It makes you want to dance. And I really enjoy the song. Like I said, it's one of those that I have on my happy playlist where I put it on and I feel good.
I'm like singing it in my head while you talk about it, like makes me want to dance too. And I'm not a good dancer, so I was really like resisting the urge to like dance to myself. But regardless, now you made me want to order Domino's pizza because that's what made me happy. It was like, oh, Domino's pizza. What doesn't yeah, I mean like pizza doesn't who doesn't pizza make happy? Why can't I get that sentence?
Who doesn't happy pizza? I don't know.
So my fourth and final song is Party in the USA by Miley Cyrus. When I told Holly that this was my fourth pick, she laughed at me, and that's okay because I know she likes it too. So maybe she was laughing, she was jealous she didn't put it on her list, but or maybe she was judging me. I just think this song is something that kind of takes me back to like my like college, I think, era. It was super catchy when it came out. I think it's super catchy now. It's just one of those like feel good songs. It makes me want to like put my hands out of the non-existent sunroof in my car. If I had one, I would do it safely if I wasn't driving, obviously. But it just makes me want to like sing along. It makes me want to like just kind of enjoy like a night or a day with my friends. And I just think it's so upbeat. It's just so catchy. And that's what makes this song like a happy song for me and one that puts me in a good mood.
It's definitely a classic. I have another classic, and my final song is "Wanna Be" by the Spice Girls. Now, who doesn't agree that if you want to meet my lover, you've got to be wrong word. If you want to be my lover, you got to get with my friends. I mean, classic song. I will be honest, I was always a big Spice Girls girl. Big fan, from Stop to Become One. I know the classics, the oldies that you gotta be a fan to know, but Wannabe is the universal fave of the Spice Girls. Makes you feel good, put it on at any gathering, everyone's loving it, and it makes you feel really good. And exactly, if you want to have a partner, maybe you should introduce them to your friends and family. They'll tell you what's up about that partner, and if there's any red flags, they'll let you know about it. Bringing it back to counseling. But I'm loving this song. It always makes me feel good. It always puts me in the mood again to dance. I'm also a very bad dancer. That never stopped me before. It won't stop me now. But yeah, I am so excited to have shared our songs, and I know Chris is going to bring us back because we have one shared song.
One song that surprisingly made both of our lists, but before I say that, I just have to say like most of your songs kind of circled back to our work and to counseling, and I'm sitting here being like, none of mine did, and the only thing I could come up with is that Jamie All Over talks a lot about consent. There's some like consensual stuff in that song. Like I feel like, you know, that's a good thing that I can circle back. I Don't Know How I Miss You relates at all. Go ahead, Hall.
To stop from the giggling for a second, we will say, like we said at the beginning, all music can relate to counseling as we use music for coping, emotional processing. So I'll back you up there. And music is therapy. There's music therapy. So it's really important and powerful how we can use music to influence our emotions and process our emotions. So even Party in the USA is a bop for counselors.
Thanks for saving me there, Hall, considering I could not figure out how any of my lyrics specifically per se connected back to happiness, at least. Like, especially I Miss You, like I'm not really sure how I would connect that back to happiness for literally anyone but myself. So I don't know. I feel like the lyrics, like Tom DeLonge, who was the person who was originally in the band who sang this, like I feel like people now kind of make fun of the way he sings in that song. So maybe the like parody of it makes you happy, which is fine. Like I'm, you know, not offended by people making fun of the song. I also make fun of it, but still my favorite. Anyway, our collective favorite, which I know everyone is so surprised that Holly and I have a joint song, as equally as surprised as we are, but our collective favorite, we really went back and forth about adding, but it is Truth Hurts by Lizzo. So for those of you who know the song, it is just super upbeat. I think it's like a great energy. It's actually super empowering.
Empowering song, exactly.
And I feel like it's just something that you can like sing along to. When I hear this song, I just get like super into it, super happy. My bad dance moves come out. Hall, I don't know if you have any contributions to Truth Hurts by Lizzo or your thoughts on it, but
I love this song. It makes me feel good. Like we both said, it's a very empowering song. And yeah, it's just one of those songs. I think if anyone hears it at any time, if that plays in a room with 1 or 20 people, we're all gonna be dancing and screaming along.
I actually always think back, like when we talk about things connecting to a memory, one of my very best friends got married and all of the bridesmaids and her danced to that song at her wedding. And again, as I said, I'm not a good dancer. For a couple minutes, I totally forgot that there were cameras, not only like filming the wedding, but also taking pictures of us poorly dancing in front of like 100 people to Truth Hurts. But I think that really speaks to just like how happy that song makes me, what it connects to. Like in that moment, everything else was just totally irrelevant. Me, my best friend, and her other bridesmaids just like totally jamming out to it. And I think that that's just such a fun thing, such a fun energy. So that is our list of songs, that make us happy for some reason that some connect to and some do not. But I won't steal Holly's comment section. Go ahead, Holly, take it.
And with that, thank you all for watching so much as always. And thank you for joining us for our second video within our second video of the series within our video series. We told you it would be back. So
if you're keeping track, we now have like 4 series within a series. So we're not keeping track, obviously, but this one we are.
So with this being said, we'd love to hear from you. Please comment in the comments below. I think that's the phrase. And let us know what songs make you feel good, make you happy. Let us know if you agree with any of our songs, if those are your happy songs as well. If you disagree, let us know. And if you have kind of opinions or ideas for future music minis or future topics for our videos, we would love, love, love to hear it.
And if there's any topics specifically related to the music minis, like any kind of feeling or any kind of word that you want us to find some songs that connect to, we would love to do it. We would love to hear it. So thank you all for tuning in yet again, and we will see you all next week.